Libras. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. My name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri. I do a different type of a work here with the tarot, and you will learn the cards in a different way here with me. It's a very intense channel. I look at heavy energy, ask at the hand of the Most High, who will just speak for himself. You won't be able to deny that the Most High is speaking here. He comes through me in a really heavy way. It could be very dramatic just to get the point across, because it comes through me that way. I don't hold back. I just yield myself to the spirit of truth. And anything that the Most High wants to bring out, the Most High gets. Okay? And so anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. If you're upright, thank you for being that way. If you're not upright, but you're willing to change, thank you for acknowledging that you need to make something right, and then turn around and point your finger at the thing that you were even caught in or doing or changed from and say that was wrong. And I applaud you for that. People who won't do that nonsense are crazy, and they're under a judgment. This is a judgment work that I do here on this platform. All praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God. Okay? And so anyway, people call him many different things. I call him by his scriptural name, Yehovah. And he is to be feared and revered. If you don't, I wouldn't want to be on your side. Just wouldn't. Anyway, Libra, see what's going on with you all? My mama was a Libra. So anyway, those of you who are upright, I appreciate you all, the truth, and all that kind of stuff. All right. Yehovah, I just invite your presence here for Libra energy. It's the most important thing that you want to bring out, what's going on with this energy. We have the Seven of Swords, guilty, stuck, strategizing. There is a fight going on here. If there is legal stuff that's going on. I've seen prison come out really strong. It makes it look like somebody's in a jail cell or whatever. This is about jealousy. There's strife out here. And around a new beginning, okay, the Fool also, God tells us the Fool has anger rest in his bosom, and his mouth will call for strokes. And so if you got to get up in here and fight with somebody, we don't encourage fighting, but if you got to beat them to a pulp, then if you're dealing with the Fool, it won't shut up and stop. The scripture itself says the fool's mouth calls for strokes. People don't want to make peace, can't make peace, want to blow off their mouth being some crazy, then that's what's out here. Somebody's jealous around you, or that's you, I don't know, or the cross watcher. The letter T, somebody signed something. So the Fool card is telling us somebody signed something out here. And then the Three of Cups, some type of public stuff is out here. Something gossipy could be going on. Seven of Swords, also a gossipy card, as well as the Three of Cups. The knowledge of something is out here. Got somebody all up in an uproar in a really big way. And so, or is fixing to, somebody strategized something around you, or you did that. But there is knowledge out here and something public going on, and there's fighting around your energy. Show me Libra. Take another deck here as well. So it's over this contract, over this pentacle, over a pregnancy, a conception, something, over just something physical that's been here. And let me see what this other deck will bring out. Why is all this here, please? If somebody did sign something, then the pentacle is a document of something. There's a birth certificate that has had something to do with the lie out here. If that's a conception, and this is something about somebody jotting something or signing something illegally, something's out here about somebody's birth certificate. So there's identity theft or something like that could be out here around something. But there's fighting going on with that Five of Wands, or somebody's jealous on something that's known about. There's cheating, also showing physical cheating of something, physical thieving as well around your energy. Let's see. There's a pilot out here as well, or travel by flight. Why is this here, please? Show me Libra energy. Somebody is in their mind about whatever this is, about a lie. That's anxiety. That's cruelty. The Nine of Swords is also cruelty. Somebody dealing with the Fool. Somebody have to take a leap of faith to do something. There's some type of a new beginning. What is this? This is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands in this deck shows somebody's constantly on somebody's back and won't stop. Because something's happened out here with hidden intentions. The fox goes to hidden intentions. A fox goes to treachery. Because there is 7 swords around you. 2 nines are out here. 18s, the moon, secrets, because there's deception out here. At work, 8 of Pentacles is here. Somebody signed something, did something at work. Then they did. A judgment is coming out here. The letter R. The letter R is out here. Hold on just a second, please. I need to look at something real quick. Something about somebody's inheritance or something being inherited here. Hold on, that's not the word. Well, if that is, then the pentacle would be out here. Somebody trembling. That's interesting because I just did the whose reading did I just do? The Virgo reading. The word tremble in a homemade deck. The word tremble came out. Now the pictograph language makes the word tremble out here. Okay, well, something's going on here with this energy. Give me just a second. Somebody could be on tour. The Country Star came out in one of the other readings. It may have been the Leo reading. I think it was. And I've stated yesterday and today we had things about the Country Star. The Rock Star came out, and the movie star energy has also showed up in the last 2 days. So somebody's on tour. The word for being on tour is here. Or something about a property or a real estate. Also, a real estate agent came out, and that wording kind of goes to a landlord type of energy is also out here. Some type of real estate is around some. So if somebody did sign something where property is concerned, something's fraudulent with it. With the 7 of Swords. If somebody is on tour, then there is that traveling energy with the pilot energy, whether it be by bus or plane or whatever. Somebody's getting judged. Whatever the work is, whoever's on somebody's back all the time on something because there's a lie around something. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows that they got to keep on somebody's back. You're going to shut up about this thing because they don't want to go to jail. But somebody is going to go to jail. There's been murder all day that's come out around some stuff. Show me some more information. The letter R and the T. All right. And the 8 of Wands in the reverse. That somebody's, this travel as well, it's in the reverse. Either there's secret traveling going on, that's fast communication energy as well, or something's abruptly getting stopped with that in the reverse. Also, the 3 of Swords. People's minds are blowing up in some situations. Heartbreak. 2 8s, 3 8s are out here, and then 2 9s are out here. 89, 1989, 1988, 1999, something like that. I also had 1960 come out twice in wording today as well, connected to something. But if somebody secretly has tried to come back around or is trying to come back around, something's going to be public and known about something. There's a judgment going on around a lie and thievery and something being signed, and there's a fight with it. There's a fight going on with something. The World card. Okay, well, something's over. A complete world ending of something. The first card of the deck, the last card of the deck. One direction, this word goes to your bottom, and the other direction, it is a success in something. Somebody be able to sit down and get some type of victory, because God did say somebody was going to have something positive come out of a situation. The word exposure kept coming out, I think, in the Leo reading, because the Judgment card is here. The Judgment card shows us people being asleep to some stuff, but when the trumpet's blown, people wake up to stuff, and so something with groups of people all day today keep coming out on the platform. Something is being exposed out here. Somebody on somebody's job, or what somebody worked on or signed or something like that. But the knowledge of a creation of something is out here, is the mottos. The 8th house is I create. The 11th house is I know. And somebody knows about somebody's thievery and what they created, and somebody took that, because in the Leo reading, the Most High was rebuking somebody. It came out in wording, woe to you who build your house in unrighteousness, and you take people's work and you don't give them the wages that that belong to them, but you keep it. Somebody's under judgment for thievery and people's talents and creations and whatever they've done out here, and whatever they signed for their own greedy gain. Their brain is wicked, and God's going to make sure that these crazy-minded piece of filth bags get paid back for what they've done to people. They're nuts. Somebody is crazy. The psychopath was just in the Virgo reading. Somebody is a psychopath somewhere. They're nuts. They're exposed. They will go to jail for something to that level. If somebody's on tour, this is showing me, that's it. No more traveling somewhere for somebody, whatever that is. In your hidden space, the sun, this is fame and glory. So there is somebody that is known out here. Okay? And this is also pride, conceit, and ego in this deck. It's also a victory. It's also forcing of something. Somebody will be forced because there's a judgment going on. If you're married, then there's cheating out here. If you're not married, or maybe you're married, but you're not dealing with something in your relationship, there's just something about making a deal with somebody. It's a contract. It's here. The contract is here on what somebody has created around situation where they signed a contract on. Somebody knows something's right up in somebody's face, or is fixing to be up in somebody's face about something going on. Somebody's been very cruel around a situation out here with your energy. There's the snake. It's so incredible that it keeps coming out. It's come out in wording. It's come out in pictures. It's come out in the pictograph language. In the Aries reading, the word snake in the grass was there. And then I think it was the Taurus reading, the word for venomous snake came out in the pictograph, the 2 letters that made that word. And then in somebody else's reading, the snake card came out. And here it is again. There is a snake in the hidden space, folks, or your spouse is some type of prideful, pompous, poisonous, or somebody's spouses, or somebody who's known fame and glory. They're poisonous, and this contract around whatever this has been that's known about, something's over, because there's lies attached to some stuff going on with the 7 of Swords being here. There's third parties out here, and people brain blowing up and being insane and everything else attached to a situation, and somebody just literally being on somebody's back all the freaking time. Whatever they worked on, they're paying for something out here. So the sun, the ring, and the snake is in the hidden space. This is a seducer card. Somebody's just nothing but a seducer out here. The moon, something about, so this word goes to a cut. This is an eclipse going on. For some of you all, there may be somebody that's into the occult. Something about a molten image could be here. This pictograph language talks about a molten image. But somebody's getting cut. So again, the eight of Wands in the reverse, that's like stopping. Something is over with the world card being here. This little snake's fixing to get busted up by God. Show me, Libra. There's a freaking liar out here around your energy, or you're the liar. I don't know who you are, but a business deal. Let's out here. Let's make a deal card is here. It was a lie. It was fraudulent, or is fraudulent. Everything else. Business deal. They do it by seduction out here, or did. The ego, well, that's what the sun represents. And a bigamist is out here. Okay, well, somebody got more than one little spouse out here, folks. Somebody signed a covenant of marriage, got more than one. You better check your spouse. For some of you all, the spouse is same sex. And the Gemini reading had wording come out that somebody's living or somebody's sleeping with the same sex and the spouse didn't know. And for some of you all, somebody may have done some fraudulent thing with a marital situation with the same sex issue. I don't know. But that bigamist came out the other day. Better check your spouses. And I send you love and light for those of you who are going to find out something nasty. There's a burden, a stress, and an oppression that's out here with that Nine of Wands. Really having to push through this matter. It's coming. Somebody has hidden intentions, and the Most High is exposing it, and it will be known. Well, the Most High did say that somebody's story is going to be known. Your story will be known for whoever's involved in this stuff. Something was being exposed with all this stuff. Show me, Libra. Your family wanting healing, or will probably need some healing after this matter. There's the preacher. We've seen the cross all day long that has a meaning of divinity. What comes out on this platform all the time. If that preacher's got more than one spouse and somebody's in some type of a out cult or something like that, then something's out here, I guess. Somebody lives on a compound or some stupid thing like that out here. I don't know. Somebody got more than one spouse out here. Attached to some crazy stuff. They got hidden intentions around it. There's money attached to some stuff. They're doing it probably just for the thievery of a matter here. God's going to judge the crazy creep. Stupidness. People are crazy. Pick through my hands. This energy today is something else. Something with the tag agency, or somebody works for the tag agency. Look, secret same sex and the spouse don't know. Like I said, it is here. And in the Gemini reading, we had 777. You guys is the seventh house. And so that energy connection would be there. You better check your spouse. That reading was disgusting. In the Gemini reading, there was hatred and murder there. And so somebody is going to find out, and you can take matters in your own hand. I have to warn you, God says vengeance is his. But I guess if you go ahead and pull your sleeves back and say, I don't care, God, and you go take a matter in your own hands, God's going to get back and let you do your thing. And once it's over with, now God's going to take his arms and take his sleeves back and say, and he's going to tell you, I said that vengeance is mine, but you played my role, and so now I'm coming after you. You don't play the role of God. But if you just got to, you're going to eat what you're dishing out here. Just going to say. But you can do whatever you want. You got free will. There's an Oriental person involved in this situation. The police is out here in the connection of a thing. This, I'm sorry, kept coming out of that other deck today. They're a liar. They're a liar. They ain't sorry. Better watch out. God keeps telling it to somebody's not sorry. They're playing games because it just came out that their little people game is going to end. That's all they do is play little games. They're saying, oh, I want to heal the family. No, they're not. They're here for thievery and stuff. It says they got hidden intentions out here. It's going to be exposed. They're here to oppress for their own gain. It's ridiculous. Most High says, let us hear the whole matter, fear God, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man, for Elohim or God shall bring every single work into a judgment. You have the work and the judgment card out here. And he said he's going to bring every single work into a judgment with every secret thing. What's secret out here? Same sex going on, the spouse don't know. This thing will be exploded. And people will know and go, oh my God. And there's a preacher involved in this. Look what's underneath that preacher card. A snake in the grass. You got the snake card out here. Hey, preacher. You homosexual. Getting judged. May the people spit on you. You're gross. You're nasty. I spit on you. Anyway, most I say he's gonna judge every secret thing, whether it be good or evil. Well, this is evil. This is evil out here. This real evil out here. Somebody's breath and their existence. Murder has just come out all day. Somebody deal with the murderer. Somebody deal with the stupidness out here. Somebody who works for a sprinkling system is being called out in a matter. Something connected with the laundry mat or some There's traveling, something's happened while somebody goes to the laundromat. I don't know, you interpret it, but something dirty going on. Somebody's garments are nasty. Their garments spiritually are with spot and wrinkle in this reading. Anyway, I already read that. All right, let's take your rune. Gross. God did bring the word vomit out today, so we did talk about this same-sex nonsense going on. What a disgrace. Somebody getting up and they're saying hallelujah to God, and God himself says that's like vomit to me. You're a hypocrite. The letter R and the letter Y, or the YR together. And if we're talking about the vengeance of God, this is the year. It represents the year. And there's scripture that says this is the year of the vengeance of our God. God's getting up taking vengeance on somebody. Somebody, obviously, if God's going to take somebody's breath out of them for being some type of snake, they don't have no worth anyway. Because somebody was a snake in the grass, God's going to take this cruel piece of nutcase who's marrying everybody in town and taking his name in vain on their platform, and he's going to take them out into eternity. This is eternity. It has a meaning of eternity. It's going to be a radical change that's going to take place. And anyway, there will be some type of a victory out of a matter. The Raito, it represents you're leaving, you will be removed, and you will cooperate, is what it represents, because there's judgment out here going on in this reading. Interesting that in the Hebraic language, two R's together, which is the judgment card in the pictograph language, it represents spit and curse. Snake is out here. What's cursed above all beasts? Snake. Somebody cursed it out here for something that they've done, even in their marriage. They're nasty, and God's going to make them get out. And you will cooperate, because you are a hypocrite on some nonsense that's going on out here. So if your family needs healing, then somebody's family will need healing with some stuff out here and some type of heinous thing that's taking place in a matter out here. All right, folks. Well, this is what come out. I send you love and light. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. And those of you who are finding out some real heavy energy, I really do stand in the gap for you. And I pray the peace of God from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And as horrific as this is, God's at least doing a judgment. You can move on with a clean slate and let God bring somebody in your life that will honor you the way you should have been honored. Okay? Anyway, until next time, shalom.